Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. You know, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down. Here's Williams. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away.
Ready up.
They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here following the penalty. Escapes a defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Williams set to pass. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Raise it up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Moving Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another give to Judkins. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
They're throwing it. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive.
Jason Sanders.
So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit a soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down, Williams to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. One play action. Williams throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Practice.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready! Ready!
Trying to throw this from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. No doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Well, he put everything he's got behind it. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
A little screen pass for Judkins. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Has some space inside the 15. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second-quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams on the play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completes it to his back, McQuint-Allen. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll hit them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Soldier Field after this. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Tossing right to the short side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Remember numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They throw it out quick to the left. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Space to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Judkins has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Good. Crack all 80. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Raise it up.
On play action, here's Williams. Taking a shot deep here. It's intercepted by Andre Sisco. And the Browns have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Bears 17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Burden now to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
32.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
They pitch it out to him here. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. Second down coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Back to the well again. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Brings up third down.
Another carry for him. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Handoff now to Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 7 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready.
Another one for Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
New set of downs from the 37. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He can run it. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Run play action. Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner, too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. He's at midfield. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead.
17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is that?
Here's a toss headed right. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
What is that?
The give now out of the shotgun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He was brought down by
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
What is that?
Third down. Here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down. Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
4 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
What is it on?
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's another Bears
What is
first
that?
down.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
What is...
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it an 18-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Deputy, go.
Judkins headed right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give left side. Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.